Well, I was pretty happy. We got it down from 7 to 5. So obviously they're starting to listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we take penalties. I don't know. Maybe the refs don't like us. We seem like a friendly enough bunch, but for whatever reason, we end up in the penalty box. So, but as I said, we did get it down to 5, and from there we'll get it down to 4, and then hopefully maybe even 3.
How important was it to have a low-scoring game after the stuff that happened last weekend?
Well, you know what? I mean, I thought it was a good game. I mean, the 7-6 is very entertaining for the fans, and I thought tonight was probably pretty exciting for the fans, even though it was low-scoring because of, there was chances at both ends, and it was a pretty exciting hockey game. I thought both teams worked hard. If you ask me as a coach, I prefer the 2-1 games than the 7-6 games, so long as we have the 2.
You guys were able to just kind of make sure you clamped down and closed it off. Was there anything that was said in between, just saying, let's just keep working and keep doing what we're doing?
Well, you know what? I mean, the guys, you don't really have to say too much to them. I mean, they can figure it out that it's a tough game and their opponent's playing extremely hard. And there's a time to go and there's a time to make the smart play, whether it's advance the puck or make sure you're getting it out of your zone or into their zone. And I thought we did a good job of that. I thought Boots was real good when he needed to be. I liked the way we played. You know what? Missing Kress was a big part, or a big loss in our lineup. We've had to adjust a long time here without Noobs, and now you take Kress out. I mean, that makes a big difference down the middle. You really don't realize how much of a difference it makes. I mean, he's a penalty killer, he's a face-off guy. The lines change. So I was real happy with the way the guys responded, and you know what? Some guys played a little bit more in different situations, and I thought they did a good job.
With Crescenzi being out, is that kind of what started some of the line changes that we saw in the third period?
Nope. Sometimes you just have a feeling. I like the way Brodzinski plays. I want this guy to score in the worst way. He hit a couple of posts again tonight.
Yeah.
I think once Brods gets his first goal, I think he's going to get a ton of goals. And you know what? Zikov was there with Mersch and Dowder, and then you just get a gut feeling and put them together in the second, and I like the shift that they had when Broads was there, and it's kind of a luxury to be able to switch those two off, and nothing really changes for Dowder and Mersch. They just know they got a young guy on the right side, and both of them are learning as they go, so I think it's good. Changed it a little bit sometimes you got to change just because of the penalties, whether you're on a power play or a penalty kill. So I wouldn't read too much into it. Again, I was very happy with everybody, so it's not like I was dissatisfied with anyone and I was making changes just because of that.
How important was the PK at the end after Backman took the goal interference call?
Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked that question because I am not sure what you're supposed to do on that situation. You know what? We've been called for that goaltender interference I don't know how many times this year for guys just driving the net. So everybody complains in the game of hockey that you can't score. So now we're going to tell our guys you can't drive the net. So how do you think you're going to score a goal? You know what? They go to the net, they're going hard, their defenseman pushes them into the goalie, and it's a penalty. Every single time you touch a goalie, it's a penalty. Except when they touch our goalie, and then it's never a penalty. Have we had one go the other way? Okay, your silence answers the question right there. So I am not ever going to tell our guys to stop driving the net. If you want to score goals, you got to drive the net. So if we run into a goalie, we bump a goalie, we get pushed into a goalie, sooner or later the league's got to figure it out, or somebody's got to figure it out, and say, you know what, there's something wrong here. It's not like we're clearly running into the goalie to injure him. You're going to the net to make a play. So that needs to be addressed or needs to be adjusted. Obviously, it's not going to be done tonight. Obviously, it's not going to be done tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. You know what? And nobody's going to listen to me anyway. They're just going to say, oh, that's just rambling and ranting and raving and everything else. So anyway, that was my little second of venting. So on that note, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.